Okay, welcome back to another episode of Idiosyncrasy. And you may have guessed it already, but this is going to be a really special episode because instead of having Adam on the podcast, it's me, his evil twin brother named Mada. And so this is going to be a fun one, I think. But our intro question for today is, what are your top 5 movies of all time? And this can be the greatest, the ones that made you laugh the most. It doesn't have to be necessarily your all-time favorites, but just top 5 ranking the best movies. And with that, we will go to the intro. Okay, and in reality, it's just me with a hoarse voice, but if you want to think of me as my evil twin brother, I'll take that. But let's dive into this topic because I feel like this is going to be really fun. So
I have a question.
Yes, Cole.
Why does the twin brother always have to be evil? Why can't he be good for once?
Did you see that?
That's a good point.
Well, if the original twin's evil, then the other brother's good.
Then why don't they both be good?
Because it wouldn't make for
Because
good
they hate
storytelling.
each other.
Because if you're a twin, you have to be like connected to your twin, and you have to be like the
Naturally,
alter
you
ego
just
of your
gotta
twin.
hate each other.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think
That's
there's a lot of...
Totally how that works.
Understandable.
You spent 9 months with each other just in there fighting,
That's
Yeah.
true.
and you just can't go past it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
Just had to clear that up.
If there's any twins in our audience, and one of you becomes evil one day, just know that
we called it.
we called it.
Yep.
Yep.
But really, your siblings are a gift from God, and so you should try to love them at least, even when they're annoying.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's get into the movie talk because I'm so excited to hear these lists.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to be decently similar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you all gotta realize, at some point or another, our lists will probably change with the more movies we watch.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Or just the movies we have forgotten we have watched.
And sometimes when you rewatch a movie, you're like, that's a really good movie. But then it kind of fades away and you get new favorites. So this is not
Exactly.
our definite top 5 for the rest of our life
But
This is just
currently-
5 movies that we thought of that we
Really
really
enjoy.
enjoy watching.
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
So, Colton, you want to start us off?
All right. So I do have an honorable mention to start.
Okay.
And technically it's not a movie, but it just impacted my life so much as a kid that I felt like I had to mention it. And it is a TV show, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I'm sure many of you have watched that.
I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I have not either.
It's not a movie. It's a show. It's a great show. Yeah, I just had to get that out there, or else I would have had a guilty conscience for not giving that any credit. So for my number 5,
You don't owe Mickey Mouse Clubhouse anything.
oh,
Colton.
I owe it everything. You don't know what it's like. It's
I do.
great.
I've seen it.
For my number 5, I tried to put these in order as best as I could, but it's just so challenging.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Toy Story 3, number 5.
Okay.
With Lotso. And for me, I really based my movies on emotion. I'm a guy who's get me up there, get me stirred up with the movie. Like,
If you don't
I wanna
cry,
feel
it's
part
not a
of it.
good movie. Right?
Exactly, yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm not a crier either. So it's, when he leaves and he gives his torch to Bonnie, it's just so sad. He
Mhm.
I've
moves
heard
off to
arguments.
college.
I've never seen Toy Story 3, but I've heard that it's
Yes,
one of
you
the
have.
best Pixar movies.
Yeah,
that there
I
is.
mean, Andy, he's going to take
don't
Woody to
spoil
college.
it.
Anyway, Toy Story 3, that's number 5.
'Kay.
Number 4, it's more of a serious movie. Got Remember the Titans.
Never
if you've
seen
ever,
that either.
No? Oh, man. It's a football movie.
'Kay.
Should watch it sometime. Number 3, I got Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be somewhere on all of our lists.
Yeah, it's a top 5 movie.
For sure.
Definitely.
Number 2, I know it's recent, but I got Project Hail Mary for number 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not
Okay.
a crier for like any movie. I've only cried very, very few times, and this was one of them. It just like got me in the emotion of the movie. It's like at the end, it's, so much emotion flowing out from me and into me. You know what I mean?
And
Yeah.
the ending was so good. It wasn't like
Yeah.
just happy endings all around, but it was kind
Exactly.
of a good
Yeah.
ending. It was so good. I really
And
liked
then
that one.
finally, ending off with number 1, I had to put it here: Harry Potter.
What?
Not a specific movie, just the whole series.
I've never seen Harry Potter.
I don't blame you, but it's a good movie.
Okay.
movies. They're all great. It's just I grew up watching that. And it's great. All of the movies are number one.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, my top 5. I struggle with this because it's hard to pick 5 movies that you like the best. But some of them probably will not be my favorite forever. But anyway, I'm gonna list them off. Number 5 probably gonna be Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Ooh.
The first one.
That's true.
I just really enjoyed that movie. Great storyline, great plot, great animation. Everything was great on it.
That was one of the greatest movies of all time. I still think so.
Yeah. Number 4, I'm gonna go with the Spider-Man series, the Tom Holland one.
Okay.
Haven't seen the one that just came out yet, but looking forward to seeing it
Yeah.
because the cliffhanger in the last one was just a big
Brutal.
one, and so
Yeah.
Yeah.
gotta find out what happens.
That's Brand New Day, right?
Yeah.
Yep, the new one. And then I'm gonna go number 3 is gonna be Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Just a great movie overall. The comedy in it. It's not like the best quality movie, but everything in the movie made up for it. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Number 2 is gonna be Project Hail Mary.
Okay.
You
Same as Colton.
copycat.
Yeah,
I'm just joking.
really
It's a
like
good
that
movie. It is.
Got a good plot and everything.
Mhm.
I've never read the book, but I did hear that from one person that the movie was better than the book.
Well, so okay, I read the book, and it's definitely sticks to the book very well. But as someone who is not a big Andy Weir fan, I've never read a lot of his stuff. I would almost argue that the movie did outdo the book. And it was a really, really good book. So.
Yeah, that makes it a really, really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. My this isn't necessarily my top movie, but it's on my list, and that is Avengers Endgame.
Yep. Yep.
I really liked the movie. I mean, it has a very sad ending that made me cry, but just Iron Man
All right.
Snapping his fingers.
So my comment on your
What?
list.
Okay.
You know, we both had Napoleon Dynamite as number 3.
Yeah.
We both had Project Hail Mary as number 2.
Okay.
And up till 5 minutes ago, I had Avengers Endgame as my number 1 movie.
Wow.
Wow.
That's kind of weird.
And I changed
That's
it.
crazy.
Are you guys
I don't know.
twins or something?
Twin. Hey, we have been called
Who's
twins
the evil
before.
one? We have been. It was at a track meet. We were asked if we were twins.
This was back when Colton was
I was like,
really
we
short.
little guy. It was hilarious.
And
Which, to be honest, you have grown probably at least 6 inches in the past year, if
Yeah.
not more.
yeah, probably.
It's crazy.
it's
very
maybe
crazy.
been 2 years.
Still,
Yeah.
you've grown a lot.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, our lists were so alike. But
Hmm.
yeah, another honorable mention. I was gonna put Avengers Endgame on there until I thought of Napoleon Dynamite, and I had to
Yeah.
take Avengers Endgame off.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but that was my number 1.
Well,
I mean, I really dislike that they passed Captain America onto somebody else. Just make a new superhero.
That's true.
But I mean, the rest of the movie is so good, and there's a couple like political things that just like didn't need to be in there. But
But like when Tony
Overall-
Stark
the
dies,
story is good. I really like it.
overall, the story is good, and
yeah.
just the sacrifice
and when
the-
Ant Man's holding that taco and the all the toppings get blown out.
Yeah,
that's top notch, right?
that is one of the best parts.
True.
Okay. Mine's more of like movies I've seen the most that I still enjoy. So a lot of them are more childhood movies I like. I have 2 honorable mentions, and they're not actually movies, but they're just they're objectively better than my list. So I have to mention them, but they're not on my list for some reason. But that would be the Star Wars and Lord of the Rings, just as
Just
a
the
whole.
whole series.
The whole-
Okay.
Yeah, well, besides parts of Star Wars, but as a whole, they're both really good. So I would say my number 5 would be The Lion King.
Ooh.
Okay.
I would have been 7 years old when I first saw it.
Okay, wait. Before animated or live action?
Original.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, that's acceptable.
I would have been 7, and the whole story just blew me away. It was kind of weird. When I was younger, like I saw movies, but we never had like a dedicated like whole family movie night. But somebody came over, they brought the Blu-ray DVD and their like Blu-ray
Red
player.
Box,
Oh yeah.
They put it
Good
in and we
times.
watched it, and it absolutely blew me away. It was crazy. And then I would say number 4 would be The Incredibles.
Oh,
Okay.
That's a good one. I saw it a lot as a kid.
Yeah.
It's just
Okay.
great
Just like both
storyline.
of them, or just the first one, or
Just first one.
okay.
Second one's not bad, but
Yeah.
first one's definitely
just-
better. And then my number 3 would have to be Nacho Libre.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
That is definitely the movie I've seen the most. I've seen it at least
Really?
probably 30, 40 times.
Wow.
Wow.
goodness.
Yeah, I've seen it a lot, and it's still funny.
Every time.
Every time.
Yeah.
Number 2 will be Napoleon Dynamite.
Okay.
It's your big Jared Hess guy.
Yeah, it's funny. Has a good cinematography, great soundtrack. And then my number 1 might surprise you, but I know I also saw that one as a kid, and it blew me away. The story was just so good, and it's so funny. It'd be Emperor's New Groove.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, I totally
yeah.
forgot about
I did
that one.
forget about
That
that
could
one
easily
too.
like-
be top 5 for me.
Yeah, that's one that I forgot about that I can't change back,
Yeah.
I think
So.
that will be one of my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Same here.
It's
And
like
I
a
think-
good movie, but you always forget about it. It's
Yeah.
not as much in the zeitgeist.
What
It's always in the
about-
background?
What are we thinking about Kronk's New Groove?
It's
Too cheesy.
Never seen it.
It's it's funny.
But like,
There's a big cheese explosion in it.
Yeah.
okay. But just the facial expressions on both Pacha and the Emperor Cusco. I mean, that's the way they animated that was
Did
so
you
good.
know that a year before it came out, they like completely rewrit the whole script?
Really?
It was originally planned to be a different movie, and then like it's called like the Emperor, the Sun Emperor or something. And
Oh.
they completely just like rewrote everything, and I think most of the script was just like ad libbed. They tried to put us in mini jokes, and it turned out great.
It
but
did turn out
It
good.
did.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
worthy
solid list.
That is a solid list.
Yeah.
Going back to those more animated Disney movies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Pixar.
Yeah. For me, there's 20 that could easily be in my top 5, depending on how I'm
That's not-
feeling.
Wow.
So I'm just gonna list off
Yeah.
probably like 7 or 8 honorable mentions. Yeah, I mean Wreck-It Ralph, Captain America: First Avenger, Iron Man,
Mm.
Project Hail Mary, Top Gun Maverick.
Oh.
But Project Hail Mary and Top Gun Maverick may not be the best movies ever, but recently for like new movies, they're pretty good.
It is also there's something special about like seeing a movie when it comes
Yeah.
out,
I
because
saw-
we see all these old great movies, but seeing something that's good come out and like
Mhm.
being around in the when it's like
It's
the
like-
hype around it.
Yeah.
Those are really good movies, I think. I
Thought
saw both of those
disappeared.
in theaters. Project Hail Mary and Top Gun. Those are very good movies. And then Cars, probably been the movie that I've seen the most. But when he stops at the finish line to push Mr. the King across,
Yep.
probably the first time I ever cried in a movie.
Really?
Wow.
That was just.
That was emotional.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course The Incredibles would be on my list.
Honorable mention
Honorable
list.
mentions list, yeah. But and any of those could definitely be in my top 5, just depending on
Yeah.
the day. But for
Yep.
now, I'm gonna do number 5 as Spider-Man: Far From Home. which is- I think that's a really
Okay.
good movie.
That is a good one.
The plot is like, this is really cheesy, and then you realize it actually is supposed to be cheesy. But the
Yeah.
humor, the airplane scene, top notch there. And then number 4 would be Count of the Monte Cristo,
Never
Okay.
seen it.
which is an early 2000 movie. It's got Jim Caviezel in it.
It's a really good movie.
Really good movie, some strong emotions in
Haven't
there.
they made like a dozen movies about that book?
Really? Well, the
I
one,
think they've made a lot.
the one with Caviezel in it's
Oh, okay.
really, really good.
I haven't seen them, but
But number 3, have to go Napoleon Dynamite.
Sweet.
Did we all have that one in there? Or did you
Yeah,
not?
we all had it top.
Cade was number 2. The rest
Yeah.
of us were all number 3.
Yeah.
I have never laughed so hard as the first time I watched Napoleon Dynamite. When he goes off that bike ramp for the first time.
Didn't
I mean,
well, you saw that fairly late in life too. Didn't
I
you?
did, and it's
Well,
just like
as in like
he goes off the
15.
ramp, and I'm like, this is the hardest I've ever laughed. And then when he climbs the chain link fence and drops to the floor, I've laughed even harder. I mean, it was so good. And
we
it's
could just
like-
talk about the movie.
So quotable, so amazing. Such a good movie. Number 2. This may be a little bit controversial. I'm going Pirates of the Caribbean: The Curse of the Black Pearl.
Okay.
Very good.
It's a good
movie.
one.
Yeah, just
Was that the first one?
yep. The first movie with
Okay.
introduces all the characters. Very good humor. Very good. Just overall story, I think. And so
Yeah.
Yeah, it is good.
the CGI or animation or whatever isn't like the greatest, but it's still really good
Yeah.
movie, I would say. And then number 1, Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. I mean,
Mhm.
that is such a good movie.
Both of them, or
Yeah, both of them would be in my top 2. I mean,
Okay.
the first one, I was like so intrigued by the whole plot line of it, and when I watched it for the very first time, I was probably like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I said that is going to be my favorite movie for the rest of my life. But yeah, and then the second one didn't disappoint either, so I think it was
Mm.
a very good movie.
Yeah.
So that's my top. What did I say? Probably like top 15 or 20, but any of those could be in my top 5 all day.
Yeah.
That's
I could just
not
watch
how
them
a
over and
top
over again.
5 works.
I can
But I
pretty
did
much-
give you my
Yeah.
distinct top 5.
I
so-
can guarantee you, we come back 3 weeks from now, and our movies would be different.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, we might also see a new movie.
Yeah.
By then.
But even like our old
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah.
So.
Who knows? If we watch Spider-Man Brand New Day, it could be the greatest movie of all time.
Could
Yeah.
be.
I hear it's at least coming close to what Endgame did box office wise, but
Yeah.
who knows if it'll continue to be. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
because it just came out a couple days ago.
Yeah.
2 days ago.
We don't even know.
3 days ago.
Was it Thursday?
Okay.
It was the 31st, right?
good.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So this last week I was thinking, and then I remembered something that Lane used to do that was really, well, it's kind of funny now. So I
Uh-oh.
used to.
I'm scared.
So me or Adam, Lane, and I, we all were in TNT together.
Which is Awana.
It was Awana, so that'd be for ages, it's 7 through 11, I think, 8 through 11.
Something
Somewhere
like
in
that.
there.
Around that age group. And when we would show up for TNT, we'd go to this in this gym, and people would like play tag or shoot basketballs or whatever while we wait for everybody to show up and before we start. But something Lane would always do while I was just talking to people or shooting the basketballs, he would somehow start the timer on my watch. So on my watch back then, there was 2 buttons you had to press to start the timer, and he did it, I would say, almost every single week without me knowing.
Wow.
It would just be, he would like come by like 5 minutes later, and he's like, "Look at your watch," and it was at like 5 minutes. And
Do you
I don't
remember
know
this
how
one?
he would just press those 2 buttons without me ever knowing.
I do not remember this.
Really?
That's
No.
funny. I wonder. I think Nathan might remember.
Maybe
but,
it was Lane's evil twin.
Maybe it was
Yeah.
my evil
but it's just something funny I remembered you did.
Huh.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I remember when I would like talk to Nathan, and then somehow like when I would just swing my arm back, you would like just.
Wow.
I don't know. I was amazed how you would do it.
I did not know about that.
But he was also like pretty small back then, so he could
Yeah.
sneak around.
Well, up next, we have a great topic for you. And it's weird how life just throws some topics out at you.
Yep.
Because this one is going to be about sunburns. And
Ugh.
boy, do we have an experience to tell you about.
Yep.
Colton, you want to tell us what happened yesterday?
Yesterday, yeah, sure. So, me and Adam and Lane, we were at a lake here in our home state, and we decided to go out paddleboarding. And we were out there for 3 hours,
Probably
Probably.
closer to like 2.5.
2.5. And so we were out in the sun for 2.5 hours paddleboarding. And of course, the reflection off the water made it even worse.
Mhm.
So we had life vests on. So we all got sunburnt really bad on our shoulders. And my feet got sunburnt really bad also.
Ooh.
Yeah, I wear
And-
socks when I'm outside usually, and the tops of my feet just got absolutely roasted.
Same. But
Yeah.
yeah, so every movement I make with my arms is just pain.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Mm.
I'm a fairly tan person. I mean, I'm not like extremely dark, but I don't sunburn very easily is what I'm trying to say. And I didn't have a shirt on, obviously, and I kind of have a farmer's tan. So like halfway up my bicep is a white line going up, and then
Yeah.
so
well,
like
I don't see it.
my shirt. Well, you don't see it now because it's
Yeah.
all red, but yeah. So I don't sunburn very often, but yesterday was one of those days where I sunburned.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Top of my feet were bad too because I always wear socks.
Yeah.
Same here.
Had to put my shoes on just to go home, and that was miserable. It felt like
Yeah.
my feet were like swelling up to 4 times the normal size, pushing out against the top of the shoes and
Yeah.
rubbing against it. It was so
Oh.
bad.
Now I know how we're all talking about how bad this is, but Cade is, I would say, a lot lighter skin tone than all of us, and I'm
Yeah.
sure he's had worse sunburns than us.
Yeah.
I do burn bad, but then I also easily form blisters. So
Yeah.
there's once where we're hiking, and it was like we're hiking in trees. It's kind of weird, but on my arm, it just got a little burnt, and then I had blisters going up they're like probably an inch like in size, and
Oh
they're just
my
big
goodness.
blisters. But I burn pretty fast. It's like 15 minutes on a hot day, I'll start burning, and I can feel it, and it's
Yeah.
not fun. So I'm also very cautious and wear
Yeah.
sunscreen and sun
You are a
shirts.
lot more careful than us at preventing.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but you ever realize how cold your hand is when you put your hand on a
sunburn?
sunburnt shoulder?
It's just because your
Yeah.
shoulder is so burnt and warm.
It's hot. Yeah, so I went to bed last night, and I wear a Garmin watch, and so every morning it tells me like how well I slept and
Uh-huh.
everything. And when I woke up this morning, it just said everything is wrong. My breathing rate, my skin temperature, my heart rate,
Wow.
everything was just wrong all night, and it was.
Wow.
I felt it too. It was so bad.
Yeah.
And, like you can't move at all
Yeah.
because then you're gonna rub against something, and it's just.
Uh-huh.
Gets to the point where you're like, you roll around a couple times before you find the good spot and you fall asleep.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that when you have a sunburn
Yeah.
because you're just every time you move, it's just sudden pain.
Yeah.
So you just gotta hope you fall asleep in the first position you find.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was hilarious. We were talking after church, and this guy came up to Lane and tapped him on the shoulder. It was so funny to watch because
That was not funny at all.
we don't want to be rude and tell him like don't touch Lane's shoulder, but it was so funny because he didn't know, and we're like,
It wasn't just a touch either. It was more of a grab and a squeeze, which was even more painful. But
Yeah.
It's not funny at all, but it's kind of funny.
it's kind of funny now that it's not hurting as bad anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say the worst time I got sunburnt ever is similar to this time, but we were at VBS and it was water day, so we were outside.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And I always leave my socks on when I'm outside usually, and so it burned my feet just like it did yesterday, but it was way worse than it was, and so every time I moved my feet at all, it would just sting like crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember one time I used to play tackle football for 1 year, believe it or not,
Mhm.
back in like 7th grade. And we were out there in the sun practicing, and I got sunburnt one day because we were on a trip or something, and we get back. And I go to practice, and I got to put shoulder pads on, right? Oh my goodness. It was like
Ooh.
the sunburn was all along my back and everything.
Yeah.
So when I put those shoulder pads on, I could barely run because it was just terrible. And we had to do like push-ups and everything, and I'm like, oh, this is terrible. Anytime I made contact, it was just, I don't want to talk about it.
It brings
Okay.
back bad memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the problem is I've never gotten a blister, and it's like
A blister from a sunburn.
no blister from I've gotten blisters before on my hand.
Oh.
I
But
still
they
got-
like your sunburns get bad, but they're not bad enough to teach you a lesson.
Yeah.
So you never learn.
There's a lesson for you. Listen to your parents. My mom said, you are going to burn. Put sunscreen on. And did I put sunscreen on? No, I didn't put sunscreen on. And
Yeah.
did I learn my lesson? Probably not. But to all you out there, if you don't believe in chemical sunscreen, that's why they
Say
have
that again.
Don't
chemical
believe, no.
sunscreen. They have long sleeve shirts and water shoes for a reason. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. I'm telling you. I'm begging you.
We're gonna have to play this back to Adam in like a week.
Don't be like me. Also, it could have been what killed my voice too. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my evil twin brother's voice, but anyway.
So like I said, I don't sunburn very easily, but this time yesterday when I got sunburnt, earlier in the day, we were playing football in the water, and I ran out into the water to catch a ball from Colton actually, and I dove for it, and I didn't realize how shallow the water was going to be when I dove, and the bottom of the lake was very rocky, and I scratched up my whole back
Ooh.
on the
Ooh.
It's
rocks.
pretty bad.
And then,
Wait, do you want to take off your shirt and show the viewers real quick?
oh yeah, here,
Yeah.
you guys can see this. I'll show you.
Oh.
Oh, wow, that's pretty bad.
Anyway, and then later in the day, of course, we were out on the lake paddleboarding, and I got a sunburn over top of that cut,
Oh,
which was
tough.
not fun at all. So every
Ooh.
time I sit down and lean back in a chair, it hurts really bad.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm kind of leaning forward right now,
Yeah.
not
Tough.
leaning back. Yep, Cade, do you have a worst sunburn ever?
Worst ever? Yeah, I had one that I couldn't like walk.
Whoa.
Really. This time it didn't actually blister, but it probably was one of the worst ones that impacted my sleep and just my life. So I would have been like 12 or 13, and I was at a track meet, and I had to wait to run. So I was standing there just in line for the 100, and I was just standing there. And the thing is, I did put on sunscreen, but it would have been like 2 hours since then, and my calves just got completely roasted. They were the reddest possible red you can imagine. It was just really bad. But
Yeah.
Tough. I'd say my worst sunburn I've ever had. We were at a water park in Branson, and we were there all day. And I don't know if I ever put on sunscreen, but I had like a water shirt on, and it just got so annoying that I decided to take it off.
Oh.
And that was the worst decision I've ever made. Ever, maybe.
yeah.
We get back to our Airbnb, and I was red as a tomato. Not even joking. On my back. Me and my dad. Just sad.
But I got to tell you, this trip we went yesterday, even though we got sunburn, I would say it was totally worth it. The lake we
Oh, yeah.
were paddle boarding up, it was a pretty big sized lake, I guess.
No, it
But
was not that big.
It was a pretty small lake, but it's big enough. Okay, a pretty medium-ish sized lake. and we were paddleboarding. We were gonna go across and find the inlet river, and so it was pretty windy. I'd say probably like 20 miles an hour. So it was a struggle. We had to go all the way into the wind
For like a mile.
For like probably close.
Maybe
to
just under a mile. But
anyway, it took us quite a long time to do that, and it didn't help that we were knocking each other off on paddleboards. And every time he did, you would just go backwards. And
25 feet.
yeah.
Like, no.
Were you on a paddleboard by yourself, or did you have to
yeah.
share?
I had Colton's brother on
Yeah.
my paddleboard the whole time, so it was rough sailing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, we ended up actually finding the inlet river and went up it for quite a ways. It was pretty awesome.
Oh, okay.
And then we came back down, and the wind was just glorious because it pretty much sailed us back all the way, and we just had to paddle a little bit, so it was fun. And another thing about that lake, there is a disc golf course on it.
On the water?
So one of the tee shots is you have to throw across like a little finger of the lake.
Yeah.
And so I was just thinking, maybe it would be really cool if we paddled over there and see if we could find any discs. And little did I know we could. We waited in there for probably like 15, 20 minutes, and we found, I think, 19 disc golf discs just in that short amount of time. And I mean, they're not great discs. One of them was pretty cool, but yeah, it was incredible. That's pretty awesome finding all those discs. I felt. And we were just walking along, just feeling them with our feet. And
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. But put on sunscreen or water shoes or
Or
something.
die.
Yeah.
Or don't.
Or
it
don't.
might kill you.
Suffer the consequences.
Yep.
Either way.
Either way.
You never know.
You're going to die either way, so you might as well.
All right. Speaking of stinging pain, let's dive into bee stings and wasp stings and experiences you've had with them.
My favorite.
Really?
No, not at all.
Me neither.
Personally, the first time I ever got stung by something other than like a mosquito or something, I don't even know what it was, but I was walking down our driveway and something stung me, and I was like, oh, that really hurts. Oh, wow. And then it just would not go away. And I'm like, I don't know what it was, if it was a bee or a wasp or something, but that was really painful. And then a couple of months ago, I would say, I got stung in the leg by a bee, and that's about it. That's about the extent of my bee stings. I haven't gotten stung very much. But
Right. Well, I was told this story because I don't remember it. I was apparently like 4 years old, and we were at the park, and I was like hanging upside down by on a bar or something.
Yeah.
And so my shirt like comes down to my head, right? And apparently I had woken up a pack of like wasps in the ground, and 3 of them jumped up and stung me on the back all at the same time.
Wow.
So I don't remember that, luckily, but that's what I've been told. But most recently, I was actually in the middle of a cross-country race.
Ooh, I do remember this.
And that year, that course just had so many wasps. So many people got stung, and I was amidst that group of people. I was in the middle of running, and a wasp just lands on my thumb, nails me, and then jumps up and flies away. I'm like, oh, did that thing just sting me? Somehow I PR'd that day.
Wow.
I don't know.
The
Just
adrenaline.
the adrenaline.
You just gave me a shot of
rush.
adrenaline.
Yeah.
Talk about.
But that PR no longer stands. But yeah, that's about all I've got too.
Yeah, the only time I've ever been stung by a wasp or a bee is just one time on my finger, which wasn't very nice because I use my fingers for a lot of things, and sometimes they rub up against my other fingers, and then it hurts even worse. But like they said, I've not really been stung by any animals that much. But the other day, I was at work, and I was putting together a petting zoo thing for the farm that I work at, and little did I know there was an electric fence right there.
Ooh.
And I ran my leg into the electric fence, and through my jeans, it shocked me, and my whole body just like froze up, and I couldn't do anything. And then it was like one of those pulsing electric fences, so it sent out like a shock every 1 second or something, every second. And so it's not like I got stuck on it or anything, but it was very painful, and I could feel the electricity just in my whole body. And
Well,
yeah.
and you've gotten shocked by electric fences before, but
Yeah, we have an electric fence for our cows and stuff at our house, but it's not extremely powerful. But this one was, I don't know if it was hooked up to a tractor battery or something, but it was it was powerful. And I actually still have a bruise on my leg from it. It was a couple days ago. So
And that's one of those situations where you try not to laugh, but it's like
yeah, Adam laughed at me.
When it happened, he's
Yeah.
just witnessing you in pain, and he's just laughing.
It wasn't funny, but it made
But it's
me
pretty
laugh.
funny.
It was kind of funny.
I'm sure in the same situation I would have laughed at him if he got shocked. So
Yeah.
Yeah. me too.
Same here.
Anyway, back to the bees and wasps, Cade.
I haven't been straight on stung by a bee or wasp though. I believe when I was like 8 or 9, I stepped on a bee once. I was walking barefoot in grass.
Ooh.
But honestly, I don't think it was that bad. It kind of felt like
Yeah.
a splinter, little sting.
Mm.
I don't think I'm very sensitive to. Well, I'm not. I'm like not sensitive to bees or wasps or like poison ivy. I won't react to it at all. You can rub it on my legs all day.
Yeah.
I'd say since bee and wasp stings aren't very common, what about mosquitoes and chiggers and stuff like that?
Ooh.
The worst kinds. Less painful, but ultimately more painful in the end if it gets too bad.
Mm-hmm.
For me, like, mosquitoes don't really like me. I mean, they'll get me if there's a lot of them, but usually when everybody else is complaining about them, I'll be like, I mean, it's not that bad. But sometimes there'll just be a huge swarm of
Yeah.
them somewhere, and they'll get all over me. But the chiggers are what get me, so.
Mosquitoes like certain people's blood better than others, so.
Yeah. And
Makes
I am one of
sense.
those people that they like a lot.
Ooh.
Mosquitoes, when it's their season, after it rains or something and it's hot, humid, oh my goodness, I can't even walk outside for like 5 seconds without getting attacked. It's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
And so I'll just have bites all over my legs and arms. So usually in the summertime when I'm outside doing something, as much as I hate to do it because it's so hot, I try to wear pants or something like a thin long sleeve shirt, which doesn't always protect from it, but
It helps.
it helps with the bites.
Mm-hmm.
And chiggers. I hate chiggers with everything in me because they'll just get in there and bite in your underwear line and your sock line, everywhere. They get in those tight spaces that somehow you always seem to use the most, like
Yep.
it's just so annoying because then your feet always itch when they bite under your socks. And they don't just do that. They'll bite on your legs and your arms and everything. I hate them.
I personally, I'm not a tasty guy for mosquitoes. I'm not on the menu for them ever. So, like Adam said, when everybody else is complaining, they all want to go inside. They're like, I can't stand to be out here another minute. I'm like, it's not even that bad. It's been like 10 minutes since I got bit. Let's keep playing soccer or whatever. But, yeah, I'm not a tasty guy. Chiggers, I haven't had much experience with, but there was like one weekend where I was just outside the whole time, running around in the woods, and the chiggers got all under my sock line, and I do remember that was terrible.
No.
But other than that, I'm just not a tasty guy for any bug, really, which is really nice.
One
so.
thing I will say, though, is when mosquitoes do get me, they're always the ones that are just full of blood. And so whenever I smack them, I get blood all over my arm and stuff.
Yeah.
Even then, when I do get bitten, I don't know why, but they don't itch that bad to me,
Yeah.
which is really, really nice.
I've never really had bad chiggers. Mosquitoes kind of like me, but I've really experienced our bad flies and horse flies. They're not fun at all.
Oh, you bit by a horsefly before?
I have been. That's not fun. The like I swim at a lake a lot, and when I'm there, the horse flies is the thing is they'll land on your arm, and then if you shake your arm, they just stay on your arm. They don't like fly away. They just like grip onto you, and so it feels like I think they must grab you with their legs, or they must have like some spurs or something on their feet, because they just like grab on and you can't shake them off until you like either like swat them. But then they're also like really big and they're really crunchy. So I don't like horse flies.
Yeah.
About poison ivy, are any of you
Ooh.
allergic to that? Very well.
I'm not allergic, but my younger brother is. And when he was, I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8 years old, he got poison ivy around his eye, his right eye, to the point where it was like sealed shut, and we had to take him to a hospital. And so, yeah, he's like really allergic to it. But yeah, it was pretty sad to watch him, just my brother suffering with only one eye open, half his face poison ivied.
It's not funny at all.
It wasn't funny, but there was one part. He knew he wasn't supposed to itch it.
Yeah.
And we got McDonald's when we brought it back to our house. And he grabs a fry and he starts itching it with the fry. Hopefully he didn't eat that fry.
Kind of gross.
But yeah, I'm not allergic to it, so I don't ever get it.
I'm not allergic either.
Me neither.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, there have been some instances where if it's really bad, I'll get a tiny little rash on my arm or something, but it's not that bad. I haven't really ever severely reacted to it. But there are my sister, my dad, and my brother, not Adam, but my other brother, all are very allergic to poison ivy. So they have to be really careful around it.
Tough.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pain.
Alrighty, we're going to go into a segment about gum.
Chewing gum.
Chewing gum, yep. So, yeah, we're just going to talk a little bit about how gum has been an impact to your life,
Okay.
to our
Oh, wow.
lives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So,
right. Well, I guess I'll start us off.
Okay.
Probably the major way it impacts me is on an airplane.
Ooh.
You're
Yeah.
either going up or you're coming down. Really messes with your ears.
Mm-hmm.
Most recently, I had a cold when I was going on a plane, and so I couldn't wear headphones because the left ear, I believe, would just clog up every 2 seconds, and so I just had to sit there the whole time just unclogging it every single 2 seconds. It was pretty bad, but chewing gum did help with that. So that's the
Yeah.
major way it's impacted my life.
Me personally, I hate gum. I hate the smell of it. I hate the texture of it. And I don't think I could chew gum until I was at least 9. And every time I would try, I would either just drool all over the place or swallow it. And so, but even now, like, bubble gum is probably the worst. I could maybe stand, like, the spearmint stuff, but I still just don't like it at all. And I can usually stand other people chewing it unless it is the Steelers special teams coach, and that is just nasty to watch. Because they show him, and all the time, he has probably like 8 pieces of bubble gum in his mouth
Oh, yep.
Ooh.
at a time. But
Are you sure it's gum?
I don't know what it is. I
It
think
is
it's
gum.
Okay.
It's bubble
But-
gum.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
I despise gum with everything in me.
Wow, it's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is kind of sad. And it's not like I don't want to. I've tried, and I just can't do it.
Does it like hurt your jaw at all, or you
no,
just
no.
can't do it?
It's just the taste and the texture. It's the
Chewiness of
if
it.
you're gonna chew something, it should like dissolve, or you should be able to swallow it. And I never learned how to do it properly, and I don't like taste, and so I'm not gonna.
You never learned how to chew gum,
Mhm.
gum properly. That's funny.
But now, with that being said, I could blow a pretty good bubble,
Yeah.
but I'm not
Ooh.
going to because it's gross.
That's the only reason you'll chew
That
gum.
would be
Yeah.
if there was like competition to blow bubbles, I would do that. But
Yeah, that's the whole reason I did it as a young child was
Mhm.
to see who could blow the biggest bubble. That was like strictly what type of gum I liked the most was based off of whatever is best for blowing bubbles. I don't care how artificial it tasted. If it's good for bubbles, that's all that mattered. I can or it's just interesting. You can like see so much about a person by the type of chewing gum they have.
oh yeah,
Or if they have it,
Yeah.
different flavors. They have the cubes or the sticks or what flavor.
I mean, I personally am a stick guy,
Uh-huh.
but growing up, we always had the cube gum.
Those are soft.
Ice cubes, yeah. Not only that, but apparently they're good for you. So, yeah, it'd be just always about the cubes.
Yeah. So with gum, I went through a big separation, as many teenagers do, and I
Yeah.
had I was probably it'd be at least 4 years, 3-4 years without. Yeah, it would have been 3 or 4 years without gum.
Wow.
So I had braces.
Oh.
Of course.
Yep.
So they say not to chew gum, and I followed the rules, and I didn't chew gum, and I still don't chew it a lot anymore. But every once in a while, if it's just sitting there in the car, I might pop a piece or two.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or two. You're a two at a time guy.
Not at a time.
Okay.
I chew the first one until the flavor's gone, and then I put a second one.
that's the other thing about gum. The flavor's gone so fast, then it's just the texture, and then it's like,
Yeah.
ugh. But
Yeah, so for me, I am not like a extreme gum chewer, but I'll chew a piece of gum if it's there, I think for me it's more of something to do with myself, like, because I'm kind of a fidgety person. Like, my jaw will just sit there and run all day. It'll get tired every once in a while, but, a special thing about gum for me is every time I go to my grandparents' house, which is quite a ways away. It's in Wyoming. I always chew gum there, which is kind of strange, but they just always have gum, and I've always chewed gum every time I've gone there.
what
Yeah.
kind is it?
That's cool.
It is the specific type of gum that I chew there is Wrigley's spearmint gum. It's just like
Yep.
it's a good taste, and
Ooh.
the flavor doesn't. It'll go away after a while, but
But is that the type of gum that still has a good enough?
yeah, it still
texture?
has it good enough. Like after probably 12 hours. of
rubber
chewing
tastes
it.
good.
Yeah. It still has enough taste to where you're not like, this is nasty now and
Yeah.
there's nothing there, but it's just good gum, and it reminds me of Wyoming every time I chew it here or just there, yeah. So
You know it's awful? There's some gums where you taste them, they have a great flavor, but I guarantee you, like within 2 minutes, they just start dissolving. Like the rubbers, or I don't know if it's rubber, but all the chewiness goes away and it just starts like melting in your mouth. And
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not good
And then
gum.
it's nasty.
And then you just have to like spit it out and it's stuck all over your tongue.
Yeah.
I'm about to hyperventilate over here. That's not fun to listen to for me.
Yeah, I played baseball for 5 years.
Ooh.
So, you have that one kid who always brings a big bucket of
Mhm.
bubble gum.
Do they actually use the like baseball like string gum stuff, or is that just marketing?
Yeah, so a lot of the gum I chewed was Big League Chew. So,
Okay.
you just grab a big clod of
The-
the strings and pop it in there. Or it's the Double Bubble.
Uh-huh.
So that was like all the gum I had for 5 years because I played baseball. But now that I'm here, I don't chew gum very often just because I never have it.
Yeah.
Like, I never have it on me or
Yeah.
at my house either. But I do like I'm less of a minty guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm more of like a flavor. It's like grape.
Fruity
or,
stuff.
Yeah, fruity stuff. So
What would be the weirdest bubblegum flavor you could come up with?
I don't know about the weirdest.
Or just, yeah.
But I do know about the one I cannot stand, and that's cinnamon. Cinnamon gum,
Ooh.
I just can't do it.
I actually
Yeah.
like the
Is it
cinnamon.
too spicy for you? Like it'll.
It's not spicy, it's just the taste.
You don't like
The
artificial
taste.
cinnamon?
Cinnamon and gum shouldn't go together. That's my
I
opinion.
enjoy the artificial cinnamon. It's pretty nice.
It's too cinnamony.
But if you had like a mac and cheese or something, that'd be pretty weird.
That would be weird. I feel
Yeah,
like
or
mac and
like-
cheese.
I feel like this already exists, but bacon gum.
Ooh.
You think that would be good?
Depends if it's like actual bacon flavor or just like
Maybe if it's like
gum
candied bacon flavor.
Candied bacon. I don't know. I don't think sweet bacon would be good.
no.
Yeah.
Adam, you're awfully quiet over there.
I'm just trying not to think about gum.
Yeah.
I wonder. You know how like they make the weird flavors of jelly beans, like throw up and dog poop. You
Yeah.
think they could do that in gum?
Probably.
Did they
You
do
know, it'd
that?
be a really weird one. So you know the smell of a bowling alley.
Okay.
You know
Okay.
that smell? But
Yeah.
that was just gum.
That was a gum. That
Bowling
actually
alley.
might not be that bad.
Yeah.
Like it has that like charming scent to it at a bowling alley.
Yeah,
but it's
but
also
it's like-
kind of gross and
Yeah.
greasy, but it's in gum.
Okay, so have you
Or
guys
maybe
ever?
it's the bowling alley shoes especially.
Yeah,
Mm.
the shoes. So have you guys ever been mowing your grass while you're chewing gum?
No?
No.
I don't believe so.
Anyway, I have before, and you know
Oh,
how some of the
no.
grass gets in your gum,
Yep.
and so I was
Ooh.
thinking grass flavored gum would be good, because then even if you did get like grass shavings in your gum,
Oh, it wouldn't change the
taste
flavor.
different.
Yeah.
It tastes the same.
Do you ever chew gum while you're running?
I do not, because it'll end up going down my throat, and
I'd never chew gum while I'm running because somehow it always throws off my pace. It's like if I chew faster, I'll go, I'll run
Mhm.
faster. But then if I start slowing down chewing,
Because you can chew and walk at like a good tempo where it
Mhm.
makes sense.
Yeah.
to
Well,
run.
have you ever listened to music while you're running?
yes, I have.
Because
I-
I've noticed, like, my pace, my strides per minute usually starts to match up with the music when I do
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah.
I can't chew anything. I can't wear anything on my head. I can't listen to anything because it'll all throw off like my tempo and my pace and how I feel.
Mhm.
And so I'm just a plain old. I live with my thoughts while I'm running.
Can you
Just-
listen to something without rhythm, like a podcast or?
I probably could, but then again, if like I'm trying to do a certain workout and I try to
Yeah.
do that, it takes my focus off of
Mhm.
what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like if I'm trying to hit a 6-minute pace a couple of times and I'm focusing on the podcast, it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't focus on anything while I'm running.
Yeah.
I can listen to like Adventures in Odyssey or something almost passively, but if I'm trying to really think about something, like I can think in the shower when I'm not doing anything, but
Yeah.
when I'm running and just
Maybe
being
if you
active-
did a slower pace, like you're running
Yeah.
longer distance where it wasn't as much effort and it's more mindless running.
Yeah.
Mhm. No running is mindless.
Yeah, but if it's like more
But
like
yeah,
you're
I
going for a
understand.
walk where you're gonna run
Yeah.
a longer distance pretty slow, it's not like taking your whole mental capacity to keep going.
Yeah. Anything else on gum?
I think that's great for gum. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Adam, if you could create a gum company, what would the brand be and its mascot, or like the name of it?
I really have no idea. Something to do with shoes, probably.
Hmm.
Like
Why?
getting gum on your shoe.
Oh yeah.
hmm
That's the worst too.
Ooh.
I don't know. That's never happened.
That's kind of what makes me not like people who chew gum. People who like put it under chairs or just drop it
Yeah.
on the ground
Yep.
or put it on walls and stuff.
Mm.
I do have a story about this. My cousin one time, he was not very old at this point, but we were at a basketball game, and he picked a chewed piece of gum off the seat and started
No.
chewing it.
Yeah,
It was nasty.
Pretty
Okay.
gross.
So speaking of gum, there is a thing at our camp that we go to every summer called the gum tree.
Oh.
Adam, you can just, close your ears
I'm
if you
gonna
want
plug my
to.
ears real quick.
Plug them in. Anyway, about the gum tree. What it is, it's just a regular tree, and everybody chews up their gum, and they go to the gum tree and they put it on. But what this gum tree is notorious for is people will come up and lick the gum that's on the gum
Yeah.
tree. So whether it's fresh or old, yeah.
That's nasty.
Yeah, that's
It is
really
nasty.
gross.
And you actually did it, didn't you?
I have done
Yeah.
guilty of that.
Imagine knowing someone or being related to somebody who did it.
And there was also a kid that came to camp with us that picked a piece off of it and ate it.
Oh,
And, I mean, he
Chewed it.
chewed it and put it back on. He didn't swallow it, but
Yeah.
nasty.
yeah, that's disgusting.
The first time I did it, I was kind of concerned because I did feel some crunch in there. I'm just I'm hoping it was like an ant or something, but yeah.
Anyway.
Mhm.
Pretty nasty. But you never know what flavor you're going to get.
Yeah.
It's like one of my friends, he got mint, which is a good thing because it's mint, and a bad thing because there's still flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think we should move on to something other than gum.
Okay. So this one's going to take a little bit of creativity to
Mhm.
answer. But imagine with me that, or you've all heard of the lost city of Atlantis.
Yeah.
So this isn't
Mhm.
specifically the lost city of Atlantis, but it could be related. But the question is, what would it have to be for you to just dedicate your life to try to find it? So it could be like you for some reason believe the lost city of Atlantis might be somewhere in the world and you dedicate your life to try to find it. But what would it have to be to make it worth it for you to try to find something and dedicate your life to it?
I can say right now there's not much that would make me want to become an archaeologist or something like that, just dedicated to one thing in my life,
Uh-huh.
because I just couldn't do that. Unless it was like, I can't really think of anything that would
Infinite wealth.
motivate me. Yeah. No.
I feel like I've always had a deep interest in gummy bears.
Uh-huh.
But that's not what I would look for. Something else just popped up. I collect baseball and football cards.
Yeah.
Not for like the sets, but just like any baseball, football cards I come across.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I were to like go searching for something, I would go searching for like the long lost
Or, like,
baseball or football card.
Somebody had some epic collection that they
Yeah.
buried somewhere.
Something like that.
Okay. Well, I've just changed my mind. I think that if in this city somewhere there were the blueprints for a projectable 3D hologram, I would definitely just
Okay.
forget about everything and just go spend my entire life searching for the lost city of Atlantis.
Okay.
That's probably not true, but I think it would be really cool to have a projectable hologram.
Yeah.
Or was it hologram or holograph? I don't remember.
Hmm.
Cade, what would you look for?
This one would be if I could have confirmation that it exists and it's in its like glory. I know it's not because when it was in its glory was long ago, but it'd be the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. I think that'd be
Ooh.
so cool to see. So if I knew like all the plants and everything was still like
Yeah.
preserved somehow, then it would almost be worth it. Like it'd be really cool to see that.
Yeah.
And I just think it'd be really cool to see that garden. I've heard theories of like where it's located or if it even really existed.
Babylon.
Yeah, but the thing is, Babylon is a term that
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
just refer
yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
city, but it's like
Yeah.
a people. So yeah, some people believe it could be in Nineveh, or it could have been. There's just a lot of theories, or the counts don't quite add up. If like they're like all second. There's like not many first account witnesses of the garden, so it's like kind of iffy if it ever really existed. But
Hmm.
I think that'd be really cool to see.
Just some ancient architecture or something like that.
Yeah.
Lane, you got anything?
If I were to look for a lost city and spend my whole life dedicated to it, it would have to be probably where every single hamburger you could find, doesn't matter the quality, either really good or really bad, only costs $1. So like, guaranteed it. Like let me just make it every food item. So like
Yeah.
anything, just
The
just
ultimate
$1.
menu.
Yep.
Mhm. So like the individual lettuce costs $1, so a burger's $1, bun's $1.
Well, no, like
Just a burger. By
everything
like,
combined on a burger would be $1.
Yeah.
So like, but then if you were to buy just lettuce, that would also be $1. So
Okay.
you
So
want
everything's $1.
but you
So, like,
can't like
things
you
that
can't
are-
like get too creative with it and just put like everything on one plate, and then that's got to be like some sort of real food.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you never buy a burger amount of lettuce. You'd get $1 worth of lettuce.
Yeah.
It's only a little bit of that on a burger.
Yeah.
Wow. Now that is a dream worth pursuing.
That's. I would say that's better than baseball or football cards. now that I think of it. But
What if you could get like some superpower from this city, or
Yeah, like there's been radiation or something in there. It's
Or-
been leaking for a long time. And
yeah.
yeah, or you
Yes.
could, I guess, also like a lot of alchemists did that too, and like trying to find the Philosopher's Stone, like Isaac Newton and all them. Just infinite wealth and immortality. Just trying to find that through natural means.
Yep, and then look how it worked out for them. But hey, they figured out a lot of ways not
Yeah.
to do things.
And it also led into a lot of modern science too. So.
It's true.
Yeah.
Trial and error works every time, except for the times it doesn't.
Except the during the air.
Okay, so our poll for today is going to be which is better, Napoleon Dynamite or Nacho Libre? And if you've
This-
never seen it, first of all, we are really sorry for you. Find out somehow you need to watch that movie,
Yeah.
both of them, because they are so good.
According to our lists, we all ranked Napoleon Dynamite higher than Nacho Libre.
We did.
Or you guys didn't even rank Nacho Libre, but
No, but it was definitely an honorable mention.
yeah.
It's like
Mhm.
if I watched it tomorrow, I'd be like, man, that's a great movie, and I totally forgot about that part.
Also so quotable.
Oh,
Yeah.
so quotable.
Mhm.
That's how you got to judge a movie too. Is it quotable or not?
Yeah.
Because if it's not a quotable movie,
What
go
about
forget
like
it.
the
What good is it?
silent films out there?
I mean, like Project Hail Mary, you got everybody, I bet, in the world that's seen it now does thumbs down instead of thumbs up. It's just
thumbs
Yeah.
up, baby.
just the certain memorable parts of the movie. It's just
Yeah.
if you know, you know. And it's,
Mhm.
This was
but yeah, so Napoleon Dynamite or Nacho Libre, and for some of you fans, that's going to be a very tough decision. But we want you to try and make it.
Yeah.
If
No.
you've never seen it, we're so sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's been a while, but the wolf is coming. Just watch out for that. You might have forgotten about him, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
The wolf is coming.
Anyway, the poll last week or last episode was getting pulled over or getting whistled at by a lifeguard at the pool.
Which
So-
one is worse?
And the getting pulled over won by a long ways.
clearly, not enough of you people have broken the rules at the pool.
Well, the thing is, I didn't break the rules, but I still got blown at.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But
yeah.
Mhm.
I just
Also-
wonder how many of you guys have actually been pulled over
Yeah.
compared to being blown at.
Yeah. Maybe a lot
So-
of them haven't gone to public pools a lot either.
It's
That's
possible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which then they're missing out in life.
Indeed. So I guess we'll close up this episode, but make sure and comment your favorite movie because we really want to hear about like if any of you had the same as us or if they were very different. So comment your favorite movie and
Or one of your top
yeah,
favorite
one of your
movies.
top favorite
Yeah.
movies. And with that, like and subscribe. Hopefully next time we have a podcast, my voice will be better. But yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
hope your week is the best
In the world.
in the world.
That sounded horrible.
Okay.
Yep.
See ya.
Bye.
Peace.